Yes, villagers. Today we're going to be talking about 4 ways for you to sleep with insomnia. If you want to find out if your view is among the 4, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So, let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. We must believe more than we see. Insomnia can be the worst. Sometimes when you have insomnia, you feel like you're the only person on the whole earth, and it can be a very lonely feeling, especially when you have plenty of things to do the next day and need that sleep for those things. So we're going to be talking about 4 ways for you to sleep with insomnia. Tip number 1, anxiety. Usually when we have insomnia, insomnia can be a form of anxiety in one way, shape, or form. Usually we have a whole lot of different things turning over in our mind that is actually disrupting our sleep cycle. These things are going over in our minds to the point where it wakes us up because we continue to think about it. One of the ways to reduce anxiety is to take some of the things that you have off of your plate. So find ways that you might be able to delegate responsibilities to other people so that you won't have so much on your plate. Or you can come up with a plan to figure out how you're going to be able to get through all the things that you have going on with you. Now, if you find that you've taken some of those steps and still are having a problem with anxiety or insomnia, don't be afraid to seek professional advice. Tip number 2, be productive. During the time that you have insomnia, that is taking away some of the energy and some of the sleep that you need in order for you to be productive the next day. Usually when we have these ideas going over and over and over in our head, that is a fancy psychological term called ruminating. When you have these thoughts that continue to ruminate, you have to break the cycle of that rumination. So one way to do that is to be productive. If you know that the next day you're going to have less time for preparation, use that time that you have insomnia to prepare for the next day. Start by taking a shower. Then think about all of the things that you will need to wear the next day and whatever else you'll need for preparation for a great day. Example, what type of breakfast am I going to have? Start thinking about those things and maybe preparing them during the time that you have this insomnia. And then try to go back to sleep after you've done and have been productive with some of the morning activities. Tip number 3, reset your schedule. Our body is used to patterns. So we are used to going to bed at a certain time and waking up at a certain time. When we have insomnia, insomnia interferes with that pattern. So the next day after you have insomnia, it's important for you not to take a nap despite how tired you are and continue the regular pattern of going to bed at your normally scheduled time. If you sleep during the day, then you start to disrupt your pattern and then letting the body know that it's supposed to wake up at 2 or 3 because you've had the rest that you would have gotten at nighttime. So when you start to have insomnia, it repatterns the body for a new pattern. And if you have a nap, then you help to reinforce that particular cycle. So don't do that. Don't have a nap. Go back to bed at your regular scheduled time frame and try to wake up at your regular scheduled time frame. Tip number 4, keep your eyes closed. So let's say you go back to trying to reinforce that pattern that we just spoke about in example 3, and you wake up the next day and still can't go to sleep. One technique that I've found to be very helpful is to keep your eyes closed no matter what. During the time that you are keeping your eyes closed, try not to think about anything. So anytime a thought comes into your head, try to remove that thought and think of nothing. One helpful way to do that is to relax every muscle in your body and be cognizant of any tension that you might have and seek to reduce it. That in itself would help to relax you and signal to your body that sleep is something that you're supposed to have at that time. Usually, even if you don't get sleep, that rest stage of not thinking about anything and keeping your eyes closed, while it may not be completely restorative, it won't take sleep away from you in the same way. So when you have your regular day, it won't be as taxing as if you stayed awake tossing and turning. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Wednesday, click on that notification bell, get that ding on your phone, and you know that a new video is waiting for you. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you next week. Take care.